Hi guys, why don't we make a ground beef stroganoff today? This is a very easy meal. It's inexpensive and it's very good. Let's make this. We're going to heat a little oil in our skillet. I'm going to add a pound of ground beef to this. This is 500 grams. I'm going to season this with salt and pepper. And about a teaspoon of thyme. We're just gonna let this brown until all the beef is cooked. All right, I am just going to remove the cooked beef into a bowl, but I'm not gonna get rid of the liquid. I'm gonna leave about 2 tablespoons of the rendered fat inside the pan. I'll get rid of the rest. Now I'm going to add about 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. I don't want you to get all hung up on the measurements here, guys. This isn't a cake. It doesn't have to be exact, okay? All right, we're going to let these mushrooms cook for about 7 minutes until they're nicely cooked through. I will add a little salt to them. Our mushrooms are cooked, they're a little brown, they're perfect. I'm going to just put them inside the bowl with the beef. I'm going to add, half a tablespoon of the fat that we had set aside from the meat. If you want to just use oil, that's fine. Scrape this, and I'm gonna add a small yellow onion, which I minced. We're gonna cook this for about 4 or 5 minutes until it's softened. All right, we're gonna cook this, as I said, for a few minutes. We want the onion to be translucent and softened. I'm gonna add about 3 garlic cloves, which I minced. A heaping tablespoon of tomato paste, and let's say about a half a teaspoon of paprika. A little more oil, and we're gonna stir this and let it cook for a couple minutes. All right, we are now going to add 3.5 cups of water to this, 800 milliliters. Start with a little bit so I can deglaze. Okay, guys, I'm gonna use better than bouillon because we need beef stock. So if you have beef stock in a box or a can, use 2 cups of beef stock and then 1.5 cups of water, okay? So this is what I'm talking about, better than bouillon. If you have beef stock in a can or a box, then use 2 cups of that instead of this, plus the 1.5 cups of water, okay? I'm gonna bring this to a boil before I put that in there. All right, this started boiling, so now I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of that bouillon. I'm gonna make sure it all dissolves. If you're using a bouillon cube, same thing, right? Make sure that you dissolve it well. So now I'm gonna add around 2 cups of penne pasta. You can use any small pasta that you want. You can even use spaghetti if you want for this. That's about 250 grams, like 245 or something. Just don't worry about it, okay? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna let this pasta cook in this liquid for about 20 minutes, and it's gonna release a bunch of starch, which is gonna make our sauce nice and creamy and very delicious. I'm gonna taste this for salt. It's fine with the bouillon. All right, I'll see you when the pasta's cooked. I do want you to stir the pasta occasionally, okay? You don't have to stand here and stir it, but when it starts coming to a real hard boil, just stir it a little bit, and that's good. This pasta is cooked al dente. I do want to tell you that for optimal results, we want to use a good quality pasta, okay? I'm going to return the beef and the mushrooms, and we're just gonna cook this until it's all nice and heated through again, okay? I am gonna taste this for salt. That's fine. Good stuff, guys. All right, we're taking this off the heat. I'm going to add about a half a cup of sour cream to this. And we're just gonna mix it all in. I'm gonna taste this for salt again, now with the cream. I'm gonna add a little salt. Some pepper, and some chopped parsley. And dinner's ready. So let's taste this, guys. That is very, very flavorful. The sauce is great. The mushrooms and the beef, with the pasta, winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.